Hey folks, Feral Cupcake here, and today we are stepping into another installment of Tiny Bookshop. So today we are going to get started with going back to the lighthouse. It looks like last time we played, we finished selling our theater ticket. So I'm excited to see what's in store when we put on our production of Julius Caesar. So first, let's take a look and see. Okay, we need drama and crime. Okay, excellent. Drama and crime is up. Okay, I love it. Daily expenses, 19. We are still trying to get, that's right, we're still trying to get manuscripts. Okay, so still need that. 2 more manuscripts. I think we should go to the lighthouse. Lots of crime, lots of drama, not that much kitty stuff. All right, let's do it. Oh, our stage looks gorgeous. I'm so excited. And just like that, we're open for business. Little tootin' birds, seagulls. Hey there. I hope we get some more people to drop off a manuscript. At least one other person. Hey, you. So, still not much going on, huh? Oh gosh, I'm so bored. I love jogging, but there's only so many times you can take the same path. I beg of you, please distract me with a book. And you are the busiest person I know, but let's see how I can help. Hi, you got another book for me? I'm trying to read more from female authors. I'm a fan of coming of age stories. Coming of age stories. Okay. Coming of age. I know this is fact, but sometimes there have been memoirs in the facts. And some memoirs are about coming of age. So, classic, crime, fantasy, The Last Battle, Chronicles of Narnia, Witch Hat Atelier. Um, Other poems, Emma, comedy. I don't know if that would classify as coming of age. Uh, that's kids, scarecrow. So I do not know what kind of coming of age. Well, okay. My lesbian experience with loneliness, a very candid memoir in which the author shares her journey with mental health, sexuality, and growing up. Okay. I must read for Jose. I don't know how to say that word. Fans. Okay, let's recommend this. Sweet, makes me feel all nostalgic. Glad I could help. Good catch. Thank you so much for keeping me afloat with books. I try. I feel like reading a literary fiction novel. Also, give me something tragic. To the Lighthouse is one of my all-time favorites, but like, don't make a big deal. Um, Literary fiction. Literary fiction, tragic. Mm, Maybe Carrie? Is that tragic? Oh, I guess that's not literary enough. You know, I don't think horror gets enough credit for being artistic as a horror book fan, horror literature fan. Tomasz is here. I can't believe it. We really sold 50 tickets for our very first show. Woohoo! Sold out premiere of Julius Caesar is scheduled for next Friday. I'll let the cast and crew know right away. Let's schedule the performance for the next free Friday in the calendar. Good grief. In theater time, that's practically tonight. I need to schedule more rehearsals. Anyway, thanks for your help. I'd say your role here is done. See you on opening night. I'm just the wallet and the financier. Patron of the arts. I'm the wallet in this operation, but glad I could help. Oh. Give me something straight from the stage. Also, I'd love to read something classic, but like, don't make a big deal. Okay, something classic. The stage. Okay, let's do this. Sick. Excellent. How very theatrical. Nice. Oh, look how many boosts. Oh, okay. So after some of my characters leave, those boosts go down. Whoa. Some people are buying like $8. Oh, somebody would ticket. I think I only had to sell 50, so are people still buying tickets? It's great. I'm gonna have to check the calendar to see. It said the next Friday on the calendar, and I think today was Monday. Oh, so it might be at the end of the week. That'd be exciting. A super successful day, if I do say so. Ooh, we love a bargain. Yes. Excellent, excellent. A little bit of everything. Okay, 85 after profit. Lots of crime. Okay, let's take a look at the calendar. So I can go to the waterfront fish market, or I can go someplace else, especially because I'm pretty sure I completed everything there. Yeah, I finished everything at the waterfront square. I'm not all set with the university. Okay, decorate with 5 calming items. I think I can figure this one out. So let's go to the university. Calming items. Okay. Freya. Oh, Freya's calming. We love that for you, Freya. Okay. Calming items. Let's go take a look. Calming. What if I had a kitty and puppy? Oh, they both can't fit in here. I wish they could. Oh, we don't need an investigation board. I would like Puppy to be on a bed. Is that too much to ask? I feel like it's cold and it's just wrong to have Puppy up. Can Kitty go here? Okay, so maybe if Kitty is here, then Puppy can be inside. That's not fair. I want Puppy inside. Okay. Teak's case is warm. Oh, Puppy counts as warm. Wall hanging. Standing shelves. +1 recommendations per day. Wow. Okay. Let's see if I can get things like fact up as well. Mm. Okay, crime is down. I think we're not gonna sweat it. Let's see. Drama classic fact. Calming items. I need 5 of them. Okay, I kind of got distracted. And I only have 3. Uh, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now I have 5 calming items. Travel, kids, drama, and then at the university, classic and fact. Travel, kids, drama, classic, fact. Okay. Travel, kids, drama, classic, and fact. I'll put a little bit of crime in there because I can't help it. And then some fantasy. We'll put a little bit more travel. Oh, I have a lot of travel. Actually, I think I'd rather put more travel on the shelves. Okay, let's go to the university with all my calming items. Let's see if this professor's still too busy for me. Oh, I picked up a book. You are here during break 2? Very dedicated. But you won't get extra credit. You don't really expect too many people. That's right, going to the university gets me extra books that are just discarded. Yeah, there's not a lot of traffic. But I have always loved college campuses during breaks because it's so quiet. I was one of those students that would stay on break if the dorms are still open, or I would come back to school earlier than when break ended, so I had a few days of just like relaxing. Hey, Moira. Hand me the most prestigious book you have. Also, I usually prefer factual books, but I never read biographies. I'm on a deadline. Fact, but not biographies. And prestigious? No. Prestigious. I don't know about that. Yeah, I don't know about prestigious. So let's just go to the sea around us. Not sophisticated enough. Okay, well. Hey, Moira. Oh, yes, I love this atmosphere. Exactly what I was talking about. Woohoo! Lo-fi study sessions. The students seem totally relaxed. Well done. Oh, that was a bit loud. Sorry. I got excited. Anyway, thanks for the nice setup. I'm gonna hit the books now. Moira is always making sure my vibe is on point. Moira was the one that was rating our bookshop for the Halloween Scary Fest, so I trust Moira. What's up? I can handle a bit of horror. I wouldn't mind starting a new series, and it'd be nice to get something with queer representation. Okay, let's see what I got. The Cask of Amontillado. Amontillado? I don't know. I don't know. And what is this about? Edgar did it again, a short story whose gruesome nature will linger much longer on your mind. The Big Sleep, the most heteronormatively masculine, hard-boiled noir detective story you'll ever read, in which PI Philip Marlowe uncovers a criminal plot and seduces damsels left and right. Okay. Red Dragon, first of hand Lecter series. Okay. The Girl Who Played with Fire. This book must be one of the darkest Nordic crime thrillers out there. Still, Larson manages to sneak in moments of kindness and allyship that make this brutal revenge epos just barely possible to endure. I don't know what that word means. But mature reading. Let's do The Girl Who Played with Fire. This sounds on point. Okay. I love that I don't have to say goodbye to these characters anytime soon. Interesting. I'll give it a shot. Glad I can help. I can't find anything. I passed my last exam. I only want nonfiction, and something poetic would be nice. So, nonfiction and poetic. Nonfiction and poetic. Hmm. Uh, I only want nonfiction. Something poetic would be nice. I don't have any poetry. It's not poetic, but no, that's a surprising treat. I can't wait to learn more. Oof. Oof. I didn't think that would cut it, but I'm glad that was a good recommendation for them. I didn't sell any kids' books. That's okay. Let's see how we did. 1 crime, 2 drama. Yeah, it was pretty slow on campus. 16 after expenses. 30-25 paranormal mysteries. Ooh. Fiddle fig, table, display. Sunny today, snowy tomorrow. I kind of want these. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, so we kind of have a free day. Let's see. So the flea market's closed for this season. Castle Ruins. We finished the lighthouse. St. Bookstone. We have one more from Mega Marche, but I like going on Sundays. And the beach is closed. Maybe go to Cafe Liberté. Classic travel crime. Okay, let's go to Cafe Liberté. Classic travel crime. Okay. Let's also see if I can lower my expenses. The plant's like in the kitty's face. Mm. We don't need a plant. So let's see. Okay. To the cafe. Let's see how much classic literature I can sell. Classic travel and crime. Oh, I don't have that much crime left. Oh wow, it's not a lot of trouble. Okay. Okay. No, I still want more travel. Okay, let's go. Harper, first customer of the day. She always gets a huge stack of books. I love it. I don't know how this little car hauls such a big cart. Hi, hi, hi. Can I get a book? I'd really like something with folklore elements, and I like niche books for the most part. Folklore and niche. Oh, Octavia Butler. Folklore and folklore. Oh my gosh, I want to recommend Roald Dahl. Um, folk and niche. I don't know. Now I'm just overthinking it. Oh, Cersei. Okay. Yes, that is a good book. I think I mentioned it in another episode, but I read this book earlier this year, I think in September, and I really enjoyed it. All right, I hope you had enough time for a little break. Let us continue with 3 pillars that were added to our course to adapt it to modern times. Our 4th challenge was added to the compendium about 40 years ago. It is quite simple. We need to see if your business can be sustainable over time. So why don't you show me if you can keep up a 3-day sales streak here? Maintain a sales streak at the cafe. It should not be too much trouble for you, should it? Good luck. Well, tomorrow I already have plans, so it's going to have to start after that. Miriam is always coming with the challenges. I can't be mad though. She pushes me to be better, right? Perfect weather for a new book, eh? I need some poetry in my life. I tend to enjoy the classics. So let's look at classics. I'm trying to see if I do have explicit poetry. I don't think. Oh, the other genre that I've seen poetry in wasn't fact. Was it trauma? Mm, I don't think I have any poetry. I can give you classics, but I don't think I can give you poetry. And that's, yeah, I think that's the best I'm gonna be able to do. Yeah, I just don't really have straight poetry. Yeah, I had to try. I would rather suggest something and miss the mark than to just, not take the chance at a sale. And a good recommendation. You never know. I am so excited for Julius Caesar. That is packed. I don't know how so many people fit in that cart. Hey, I see you gave that business course another go recently. Would you like my help? Maybe I have some insights to offer. Yes, please. All right, no problem. Let's see. Which step are you currently on? All right, the fourth rule. Be sustainable. Not vague at all. Good thing you've come to me with this, since I'm doing my master's in sustainable management. Wait, a 3-day sales streak? What has that got to do with sustainability? Ugh, just goes to show that my nan never listens to me when I offer my expertise. Anyway, it makes sense that you're having difficulty with this. Maybe you could check your records to see what genres have previously sold well at the cafe. And then try to have enough spare stock available. The more shelves you can fill, the better. And as always, I'm sure some decorations could also help your sales. I hope that was helpful for you. Good luck. Okay. So, dear, I'm home. I've officially moved everything out of my hospital room. I'm mostly happy to sleep in my own bed again, but my time at the hospital wasn't half bad. My caregivers were all very competent and kind, and it was wonderful to have some assistance getting back on my feet. As you can imagine, this new metal hip joint took some getting used to, but I'm so glad to have gone through with it. I'm almost back to my old fitness level now, and the pain is much more manageable. You can tell that aside from the spelling and the vocabulary, you can tell that this is not an American creator who made this game, because nobody is ever happy to visit the hospital in the States because our healthcare is expensive and atrocious. Anyway, I wanted to tell you, I have settled on feeling relieved about the bookshop for now. But it's still a shame to let it sit around gathering dust. That's not a precedent I want to set for our town. There must be good use for this space that would benefit our community. But I don't feel ready to give it over to just any purpose yet. It has to be fitting. Oh my gosh, can I turn into a regular bookshop? These gas prices, and all these books around. What's up? I only read serious, sophisticated literature. However, self-help books are usually not my cup of tea. Literature. Oh, serious literature. Romeo and Juliet, is that serious enough? This is serious literature. Sophisticated and sad. Yes. Yeah, I did my second read through this summer with the 10-year difference between my first and second read, and oh man. Beloved is so great, but it's so like tragic. It's so deep. So horrifying. But Toni Morrison, American classic author. Oh, lots of classic today. And travel. All right, well, I think that's it for now. Okay. 58 coins after expenses. Just end up buying books mood. Oh, yay. Lots of drama and travel in this haul. All right, let's double check my calendar. So today I can't go back to the cafe because we have a show to see. Yay, Julius Caesar. Okay, so that means we need to go to the lighthouse. At the lighthouse, we saw lots of drama and crime. So let's get us set up for drama and crime. Drama. Okay. And crime. And then, oh, where's my manuscript? Also, I wanted to advertise a call for manuscripts. There we go. Okay. So, crime, drama, and classic at the lighthouse. Oh, I can't go anyplace else. Oh, crime. Classic. There's some fact in there, but also a classic. At least we have some fantasy. I want to have a little bit of everything. Okay, we're off to the lighthouse. I really want to get another manuscript. I hope I'm advertising that correctly. There's a lot of joggers in this town. A lot of people not wearing proper clothing for winter. Hello. It can be sunny and cold. Got a sec? You got 5. Wow, that's my new personal best. Crime is my passion. I love a crime novel. Also, I quite like reading about myths and legends. Myths and legends. This is short and sweet. Maybe the classical help? Oh, it doesn't feel very mythical to me. Okay. Maybe you should have led with mythical. It's okay. Oh my gosh, this one looks like he's going to the beach. He's got a Hawaiian shirt and shorts on. Harper's got swag. Just dropping by real quick. I normally prefer short and sweet books. I've not found a whodunit I don't like. Short and sweet, whodunit. That's short, but I don't know if it's a whodunit. Maybe I'm just gonna hang on to the short and sweet. Oh, okay, great. It seems I have been promoted to the role of theater critic at the review. Not that I'm complaining. It means I didn't have to buy my own ticket. What do you think of the original text? I read it in preparation for tonight. I must say, the political and philosophical questions posed by the play are perhaps still relevant today. Anyways, I don't mean to bore you. You'll be in the audience later, right? Well, good. See you there. Yay, theater! Did you know I'm going to be a director one day? I wanted to be in the play today, too, but they were totally mean to me and didn't let me join. They said that Caesar wasn't good. Caesar wasn't for little kids and that I wouldn't get it. That's so unfair. Anyway, let's see how they do without me. I'm sure they'll be begging me to join soon. Ha! How delightful to see the youth take such initiative. I've been advocating for the construction of a stage for years, you know? But the council always puts it off till next year. Well, we can see how that went. But no matter, we are here now. And I hope this new stage will be used for many more cultural events like this. Yes. Our own theater play here in Bookstone. How exciting. I usually like the romance plays and comedies a bit more than the tragedies. But Julius Caesar should be interesting. I've heard good things about the production, especially about that executive producer, a true patron of the performance arts. Oh, we even got some sailors. Tomasz, I can't do this. Oh dear St. Bookstone, it's going to be a disaster. Our Anthony keeps missing his cue because he forgets that he also plays Decius. Portia's costume is the wrong color and she still has a cold. Goodness me, this is all my fault. I know it. Because Casca insisted on asking me all kinds of questions about Shakespeare last week. I accidentally said the name of the Scottish play. I know, it sucks, but I can't take it back now, can I? I guess we'll just have to go ahead and do the play anyway. The show must go on, right? Wish us luck. Oh, you'll be great. So, dear, anything I haven't read yet? I can always go for a good whodunit. I tend to read books in novel format, and I also tend to enjoy the classics. Okay, mystery and Agatha Christie. I think that's classic. And whodunit. Woohoo! I don't often make my way up here, but I reckon it's worth it for such a delightful occasion. I'm a big fan of the arts, you see. Even used to act a little in my youth. Can you imagine? Those pictures can ne'er see the light of day. Oh wow, I sold out of the drama collection. Take care. So no kids' books. Sitting down with the rest of the audience, you feel tension creeping up on you too. Goodness, you want this to go well for Tomasz. The excited chatter in the air slowly quietens as the curtains open. A soothsayer bids you, beware of the Ides of March. Set him before me. Let me see his face. Fellow, come from the throng. Look upon Caesar. What say'st thou to me now? Speak once again. Beware the Ides of March. In the blink of an eye, the first and second act have concluded, and the curtains are drawn for a moment. At their next opening, a new scenery unfolds before you. Around you, the audience mutters in appreciation at the artfully hand-drawn background depicting a view of the Roman Senate. The Ides of March are come. Aye, Caesar, but not gone. You see something flashing in the soft stage lights, a prop knife hidden in the sleeve of Cassius. The conspirators slowly advance. Speak, hands off, hands for me. The lights dim even further and everything seems to happen very fast. Casca sinks his knife into Tomasz with no effect, until suddenly blood springs forward from the young boy's side. Cassius and Brutus move too, and soon the conspiring teens have wrestled Tomasz to the floor and are standing over him, knives still firmly clutched. He looks up defiantly, clutching his bloodied costume, and laces his words with all the betrayal his crackling young voice can manage. It too, Brute, then fall, Caesar. The audience looks on in horror as Tomasz lies there, his eyes closed, trying not to look like he's still breathing. You give yourself an internal pat on the shoulder for affording these young talents such high production value. And as the curtains open for the final bows, you smile up as Tomasz, who receives a thunderous applause. Yay. Thank you, Bookstonbury. Yay. Oh my gosh, so beautiful. I'm so excited that I was able to. Oh, let's read the review. Opening of Julius Caesar stuns audience. Spectators enlightened by a faithful retelling of timeless classic. After 8 teenage actors had announced their ambition to perform Shakespeare's Julius Caesar on a newly funded stage, no one predicted such an audience turnout. No one, that is, except our local bookseller, who seems to have believed in the acting troupe and their young director, Tomasz Stefanik, from the beginning. With generous funding from their executive producer, the troupe achieved an extraordinarily high production value, hitherto unseen in amateur theater of this scale, by Fern Estrada. Oh my gosh, we're stars. And we're bringing the arts back. Oh, I'm so glad that we got that wonderful review. Thanks for the write-up. I think that was a great day at the lighthouse. Okay, so I think we'll leave it there. So for next time, it looks like we have our Winter Fest to look forward to, and our season is coming up to a close. So I'm excited to be able to celebrate the end of the season in our next episode. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you're enjoying the adventures in Bookstonbury as we were able to be a patron of the performing arts. This is Feral Cupcake, and I'll see you next time. Bye.